Before streaming, before endless channels, there was just one screen, and the whole family gathered around it. The TV was the heart of the home, glowing in the corner, bringing us laughter, tears, and moments we never forgot. These weren't just shows. They were events that brought America together. Today on Old Remindings, we're rewinding to 10 TV moments from the 1980s that glued families to the screen. Old Remindings takes you back to the moments that made life simpler, vintage TV, retro memories, and the stories that brought us together. 1. The MASH finale saying goodbye to Hawkeye. It was February 28, 1983, and over 100 million Americans tuned in. Families laughed and cried together as MASH closed its final chapter. The war setting felt real, but it was the heart in every character that made us care. Saying goodbye felt like losing old friends. Even now, you can almost hear that theme music. 2. Who Shot JR? The cliffhanger that stopped America. In 1980, Dallas left us with a mystery so big it became dinner table talk across the country. Who shot JR? Wasn't just a TV question, it was a national obsession. Even people who didn't watch the show suddenly cared. When the answer finally came, over 80 million tuned in. That's the kind of moment streaming can't recreate. 3. The Challenger launch and the loss we all felt. January 28, 1986, was supposed to be a proud day. Families and schoolchildren watched live as the Space Shuttle Challenger took off. But just seconds later, tragedy struck. The silence that followed on TV was unlike anything we'd ever seen. That day stayed with us. Proof that even shared heartbreak can bring people closer. 4. Michael Jackson's moonwalk on Motown 25. The stage lights hit, the music started, and then magic. Michael Jackson glided backward in that now legendary moonwalk, and living rooms across America gasped. Kids tried it on kitchen floors, parents smiled, and VHS tapes wore out from rewinding. It wasn't just a dance. It was the dance of a generation. 5. The A-Team Big Action, Bigger Fun. Explosions, quick escapes, and I Pity the Fool. The A-Team made weeknights exciting. You didn't watch it for deep stories. You watched because it was fun, and everyone in the house could cheer when the bad guys lost. And who else could turn a tractor into a getaway vehicle? Only the A-Team. 6. Roots, The Next Generations. Not all TV in the 80s was lighthearted. Roots told a story America needed to hear, about history, struggle, and survival. Families watched together, sometimes in silence, sometimes with tears. It was more than entertainment. It was a lesson that stayed with you. 7. The Cosby Show, Thursday night traditions. Thursday nights in the 80s belonged to the Huxtables. They laughed, danced, and handled life with warmth and humor. Parents loved it, kids loved it, and for half an hour, life felt a little lighter. That jazzy theme song still plays in the back of our minds. 8. The Night We Met Alf. In 1986, a furry alien crash-landed into America's hearts and living rooms. Alf's sarcastic jokes and love for eating cats, thankfully only in theory, had the whole family laughing. It was silly, but sometimes that's exactly what we needed. 9. The Little House on the Prairie farewell. For nearly a decade, the Ingalls family gave us hope, hardship, and love. When Little House ended in 1983, it felt like saying goodbye to neighbors you'd known forever. And in true dramatic fashion, the town literally went out with a bang. 10. Reagan's Challenger Address. That night in 1986, President Reagan spoke to a grieving nation. His words were calm, heartfelt, and unforgettable. They slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God. Families listened in silence. In that moment, TV wasn't entertainment. it was comfort. These weren't just TV shows. They were moments. Moments that brought us together in laughter, in awe, and sometimes in sorrow. Which of these do you remember? Or did we miss one of your favorites? Share it in the comments, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe for more trips back in time. This is Old Remindings, where yesterday lives forever.